So Emma Navarro v Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro serving. Emma Navarro with a serve just out. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a serve centrally, but just out. So love 15. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box, just out. So Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box, backhand return to the centre from Amanda Anisimova with a bit on it, just out. So 15 all. Emma Navarro with a central serve. Amanda Anisimova backhand return, and then forehand to forehand, but Amanda Anisimova's forehand is just out centrally, so 30-15. So Emma Navarro with a central serve, Amanda Anisimova forehand return, forehand to forehand, and then backhand from Amanda Anisimova is struck just out, so 40-15. Emma Navarro with a wide serve, and Emma Navarro with a central serve, and then Amanda Anisimova with a backhand struck return to the left, and it's a backhand return winner ace, so 40-30. Maybe hit top and net, the wide serve from Emma Navarro, and then a central serve after that. Anisimova with a return winner ace as Navarro serving and shots from the two players, and then backhand to backhand, then further forward. Amanda Anisimova then strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner. Emma Navarro with a central serve just out. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box, and Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the right, but just out. So potentially Emma Navarro serve, Amanda Anisimova returns, then Emma Navarro then strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner. point to potentially to hold serve, and Navarro won the point to hold serve. Amanda Anisimova serving 15-love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve just out, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve centrally, and then backhand to backhand bit on the backhand from Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro for our return. Anisimova strikes a backhand to right bit on it. Then forehand to forehand shots, and Emma Navarro then backhand to the right with a bit on it. Amanda Anisimova returns, and further forward, a forehand drive volley to the right from Emma Navarro, and it's a winner. So 15-all. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, just out. $15-30. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve. Emma Navarro returns, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand to the right, but $30-40. And Amanda Anisimova with a central serve, and it's an ace to save break point. But a bit pre that, Amanda Anisimova's backhand struck to the right, hit the net. Point playing as Navarro forehand, then backhand to backhand, then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to left of bit on it. Emma Navarro backhand size return, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the central bit on it. Emma Navarro return, and Amanda Anisimova further forward strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. And that's a hold of serve. So on the serve in the first set. Emma Navarro serving. Emma Navarro with a central of the box serve out, and it's love 15. Emma Navarro with a centre to wide serve, just hits the net. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then backhand turn from Amanda Anisimova, backhand slice turn from Emma Navarro, and then Amanda Anisimova further forward strikes forehand to left with a bit on it. But then Emma Navarro with backhand return a bit on it, and then Amanda Anisimova at the net with a forehand volley just hits the net. So 15-all. Emma Navarro with a serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a central serve, and then backhand Amanda Anisimova strikes left beyond it. Emma Navarro backhand return, and then further forward Amanda Anisimova by the net strikes a forehand to the right just out, so 30-15. Emma Navarro with a wide serve, Amanda Anisimova return with a bit on it, but then Emma Navarro then with a forehand to the left, and it's a winner, so 40-15. Emma Navarro serve, Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return, and Emma Navarro returns and forehand to forehand, and Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to left with a bit on it, but just out. So on serve in the first set. So Amanda Anisimova serving. Amanda Anisimova was served just out. So Amanda Anisimova with a second serve on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve, and then Emma Navarro strikes a backhand return to the right. Maybe just out that. Yeah, just out. 15 love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, and then a backhand return from Emma Navarro just hits the net, so 30 love. Amanda Anisimova with a centre to wide serve just hits the net, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point, and Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, and then Emma Navarro backhand return with a bit on it. And Navarro's backhand is just in, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand after that out. So 30-15. Amanda Anisimova with a serve. Ooh. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre. Out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve essentially, and Emma Navarro strikes a forehand, returns right, and forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand to right, and Emma Navarro backhand slice to the right, just hits the net. So 40-15. Emma Navarro just won a point, 40-30. Amanda Anisimova serving on the serve in the first set, and Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point, and Amanda Anisimova with a centre box serve, Emma Navarro backhand return centre, and then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to right beyond it, and then Emma Navarro backhand returns left and third forward. Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. So that's a hold of serve, and 2-all on serve in the first set. Emma Navarro serving, and Emma Navarro just won a point, 15-love. Emma Navarro with a serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the left, just out, so 30-love. Emma Navarro with a central serve with a bit on it, and Amanda Anisimova with a backhand return just hits the net, so 40-love. Emma Navarro with a central serve out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand, return to the right, just out. So on serve in the first set. Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova serving. And Amanda Anisimova just won a point, so 15-love. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve. May have hit the top of net a bit. Another serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve wide, and then Navarro turns centre a bit on it, and forehand, and Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand to the left, just hits the net, so 15 all. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre a bit on it. Emma Navarro backhand return to the centre, just out. Bit on that central serve from Amanda Anisimova, 30-15. Amanda Anisimova with a serve centre bit on it, maybe just out. Another serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, just hits the net, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point, and Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, just out, so that's 30 all. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve, and then forehand to forehand, then backhand Emma Navarro to the right, Amanda Anisimova backhand return to the left, and Emma Navarro forehand to the right, and Amanda Anisimova backhand to left, Emma Navarro backhand to centre, and then forehand strikes right from Amanda Anisimova, bit on it, Emma Navarro forehand return, Anisimova then strikes for forehand, then backhand Navarro, then backhand slice to backhand slice further forward from Emma Navarro, just by the net to the right, but just out, so 40-30. Amanda Anisimova with a serve centre of the box. Emma Navarro turns to centre, and then Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner to hold serve, 3-all on serve in the first set. Emma Navarro with a central serve, just as that. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point, and Emma Navarro with a central serve. Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return and forehand to forehand, and Amanda Anisimova's forehand struck to the right, just hits the net. So 15-love. Emma Navarro with a central serve just out. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve and then backhand strike from Anisimova. Backhand slice from Emma Navarro. Further forward, Anisimova strikes forehand to the right, bit on it. Then Emma Navarro turns and then Anisimova at the net with a half volley, and it's a winner. So 15-all. Backhand slice, Emma Navarro, then forehand to forehand, and then at the net, Anisimova with a backhand half volley, essentially, and a winner with it. So 15-all. Emma Navarro with a centre to wide serve, just hits the net. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then Anisimova strikes a forehand return to the left with a bit on it. And then Emma Navarro with a backhand after that, just hits the net. So 15-30. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve and backhand to backhand. Emma Navarro strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. So 30-all. Emma Navarro with a central serve, and then Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the left, just hits the net. So 40-30. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box, then Anisimova strikes backhand, turns left bit on it. Emma Navarro backhand slice return, further forward, Anisimova strikes one to left bit on it. Emma Navarro turns and then by the net, Anisimova with a forehand drive volley to the left, and it's a winner. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, just hits the net. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, just out. And break point for Anisimova. Emma Navarro with a serve centrally, then Anisimova strikes a forehand return to the left, just hits the net. So break point saved for Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro with a central box serve, and then Anisimova strikes turn bit on it, then forehand to forehand, and then Emma Navarro backhand to centre, and then Anisimova forehand to left, and then backhand to backhand, and then Emma Navarro forehand to centre, and then Anisimova strikes one to the right bit, and then Emma Navarro returns, and then Anisimova strikes a forehand to left with a bit on that, and it's a winner. So break point Anisimova. Well, maybe a shot from Emma Navarro to the left, just pre that, just out. But break point Anisimova. And Emma Navarro with a central serve and then a forehand return struck with a bit on it from Anisimova. Just out, so another break point saved for Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes one return, but Emma Navarro returns, and then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova forehand to right, and Emma Navarro forehand to left, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the left with a bit on it, but just out. So potentially a point for Emma Navarro to hold serve, maybe. Emma Navarro serving. Emma Navarro with a centre to wide serve, and then forehand to forehand. And Emma Navarro's forehand is a winner, struck to the right. So potentially a point for Emma Navarro to hold serve. Amanda Anisimova just won a point pre that. But another point for Emma Navarro to potentially hold serve. Emma Navarro with a wide serve. Amanda Anisimova returns a bit on it, and with a backhand to left, and then Emma Navarro with a backhand to left just out. So still this game on serve for Emma Navarro at 3-3 in the first set. Point playing, Emma Navarro further forward, backhand slice to the left, a bit on it, and Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the right. Just out, so potentially a point for Emma Navarro to hold serve. Emma Navarro with a central serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes one to the right, bit on it, and Emma Navarro turns right, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes another forehand to the right with a bit on it, and that one is a winner. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand return to the left with a bit on it after a serve a bit on it from Emma Navarro, but Amanda Anisimova's return is just out. So a point for Emma Navarro to potentially hold serve. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then Amanda Anisimova with a forehand return struck centre a bit on it, forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the left with a bit on it, and it's a winner. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre box, and Amanda Anisimova strikes one, return to the centre with a bit on it, and then Emma Navarro with a forehand, but just hits the net. So break point Amanda Anisimova after a bit on the forehand return from Amanda Anisimova from returning Emma Navarro's serve. Emma Navarro with a central serve, hits the top of the net a bit. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre, just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre, Anisimova, a forehand returning backhand to backhand, and Emma Navarro strikes a backhand to left, just hits the net, and Amanda Anisimova with a break of serve in the first set. Emma Navarro strikes a bit of a bull striker, but Amanda Anisimova, that bit of power with the ball striking. So Amanda Anisimova, break of serve, first set. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve and we're to the centre of the box with a bit on it, and Emma Navarro with a backhand return just hits the net after a bit on that serve. So 15-love. Amanda Anisimova with serve, and Emma Navarro returns with a bit on it, but just out, so 30-love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, just hits the net, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, and Emma Navarro backhand return centre, and then Amanda Anisimova forehand, and backhand Emma Navarro to the right, and then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the right with a bit on it. Emma Navarro backhand side turn, further forward, Amanda Anisimova forehand to forehand, then Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the left, just out. So 30-15. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, just hits the net. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve, and then Emma Navarro strikes a forehand return to the left with a bit on it, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand shot just hits the net. So 30-all. Amanda Anisimova with a serve centrally with a bit on it, and then Emma Navarro backhand return to the right, a bit out after a bit on that serve from Amanda Anisimova, so 40-30. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, then backhand to backhand, and then Emma Navarro forehand to the right, and then Amanda Anisimova forehand centre, and forehand drop shot to left from Emma Navarro, and then Amanda Anisimova onto it with a backhand drop shot to the right, just out. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve. Emma Navarro turns and further forward. Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So a point to potentially hold serve for Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova with a serve, and Emma Navarro turns, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner for Amanda Anisimova to hold serve. And Amanda Anisimova with a break of serve in the first set. Emma Navarro with a central serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve just out, so love 15. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve. Amanda Anisimova returns and backhand to backhand, and then Emma Navarro forehand to the right with a bit on it just out, so love 30. Emma Navarro with a wide serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a central serve, and Amanda Anisimova then strikes a backhand return to the right, and it's a backhand return with a ace, and it's love 40 and 3 set points for Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point, and Emma Navarro with a serve, and Amanda Anisimova backhand turn centre a bit on it, and then Emma Navarro shot, Amanda Anisimova backhand forehand to forehand, and Anisimova forehand to left, and Navarro forehand centre, and Amanda Anisimova forehand to the right with a bit on it, but just out, so 15-40. Emma Navarro with a serve just hits the net, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a central box serve, and Amanda Anisimova strikes one return bit on it. But Emma Navarro returns, and Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to right bit on it. And Emma Navarro returns, and backhand to backhand, and a bit on the backhand from Amanda Anisimova to the centre, and then Emma Navarro with a backhand, but just hit the net. So game and first set, Amanda Anisimova 6-3. Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova. Just won a point, 15 love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. And Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre and just out. So 15 all. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve, and then Emma Navarro backhand returns central bit on it, and Amanda Anisimova shots left for a bit on it. Emma Navarro returns, then Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 30-15. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve on it. Emma Navarro block return, then Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the right, and Emma Navarro forehands left, and Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 40-15. Amanda Anisimova with a serve, and then forehand to forehand, and then Emma Navarro forehand to the left, just out. So Amanda Anisimova hold serve. Emma Navarro with a serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a central serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the left, and it's a backhand return winner ace. So love 15. Backhand return winner ace struck to the left from Amanda Anisimova on that point. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve with bit on it, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the left, but just hits the net, so 15 all. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then Amanda Anisimova then strikes forehand to the right, just hits the net. So 30-15. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box, backhand return from Amanda Anisimova, a bit on it, and then Emma Navarro strikes a forehand to the left, just out, so 30 all. Emma Navarro with a serve, and then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the left, then Emma Navarro forehand to the right, just out, so 30-40, and a break point for Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box, may have hit the top of the net a bit. Emma Navarro with a serve centrally, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes one to right, Bill. Emma Navarro turns, but then Amanda Anisimova a drop shot, a forehand drop shot to the right, and it's a winner. So Amanda Anisimova with a breaker serve in the second set. Amanda Anisimova with a serve. Essentially, Emma Navarro backhand return, bill on it. Amanda Anisimova forehand to the right, bill on it. Emma Navarro turns backhand, Amanda Anisimova to the right. Emma Navarro turns centre, and Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the left with a bit on it, and it's a winner. So 15 love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve, just hits the net, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre of the box, and then backhand to backhand. And Emma Navarro's backhand returned to the centre a bit on it, and then Amanda Anisimova's backhand after that just hits the net, so 15-all. Amanda Anisimova with a centre of the box serve. Emma Navarro returns shot to the right, and Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the right. Emma Navarro returns, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand to the left with a bit on it, but just out. So 15-30. Amanda Anisimova with a serve wide. Emma Navarro turns, and Amanda Anisimova backhand drop shots right. Emma Navarro onto it, driving out with a backhand slice shot to the left, and it's a winner. So 15-40 and 2 break points for Emma Navarro. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre just out. So Amanda Anisimova, second serve on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, and Emma Navarro backhand return, backhand to backhand, then backhand to right of Emma Navarro. Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to left with a bit on it, but just out. So break of serve for Emma Navarro, and on serve second set. So on serve, second set, Emma Navarro with a serve, and maybe just out. Emma Navarro with a serve, and then forehand to one. Then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the right, a bit on it. Then Emma Navarro forehand to left, and Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand to the right, but just hits the net. So 15-love. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box there. Amanda Anisimova forehand return, forehand to forehand, then Amanda Anisimova with a forehand over the net, but then Emma Navarro forehand drive ice right. Amanda Anisimova returns, and then an overhead smash from Emma Navarro just hits the net. So 15-all. So 15 all. Emma Navarro with a serve and then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand struck to the left, and it's a winner. Bit on that backhand struck to the left from Amanda Anisimova. So 15-30. Emma Navarro with a serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box. Then Amanda Anisimova then strikes a forehand return to the right, and it's a forehand return with a ace. So 15-40 and 2 break points for Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre of the box. Then Amanda Anisimova forehand return just hits the net after a bit on that central serve. So 30-40. 1 break point saved for Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box there. Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the right, bit on it, and Emma Navarro shot forehand Anisimova. Backhand Navarro centre, Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the left and bit on it, and Navarro backhand, then forehand to forehand, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. And Amanda Anisimova with the break in the second set. Amanda Anisimova with the break in the second set. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve, and it's an ace. So 15-love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve centre to wide and backhand to backhand, and Amanda Anisimova's backhand struck to the right with a bit on it, and Emma Navarro with a bit of forehand on it, but a bit on the backhand struck to the right from Amanda Anisimova. So 30-love. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve, a bit on it. Emma Navarro backhand block return, but a bit out after a bit on that serve from Amanda Anisimova. So 40-love. Amanda Anisimova with a serve wide serve just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. And Amanda Anisimova with a serve centrally, and a bit on that. Emma Navarro, bit of forehand on it, but Amanda Anisimova a bit on that serve, and hold serve. Amanda Anisimova with the break in the second set. Emma Navarro with a serve, wide serve, maybe just out. Another serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre box. Amanda Anisimova, backhand return to the right, a bit on it. Emma Navarro turns and backhand with a bit on its left from Amanda Anisimova. And Emma Navarro turns and Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to left with a bit on that. And then Emma Navarro's return shot after that just hits the net. So love 15. Emma Navarro with a serve just hits the net. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a serve, wide serve, and then a backhand return struck to the right from Amanda Anisimova. And it's a backhand return winner ace to the right, struck from Amanda Anisimova. So love 30. Emma Navarro with a wide serve, but Amanda Anisimova struck a backhand return winner ace to the right. So love 30. Emma Navarro with a central serve. Amanda Anisimova strikes a backhand return to the centre just out. So 15-30. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve. Amanda Anisimova backhand return, and Emma Navarro a forehand just hits the net. So 15-40 and 2 break points for Amanda Anisimova for maybe another break of serve in this set. Emma Navarro with a central serve just out. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a serve, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand return to left for a bit on it. Emma Navarro turns, and Amanda Anisimova strikes forehand to the right. Emma Navarro turns and forehand drive volley from Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro turns a bit on it, and Amanda Anisimova a forehand to the left just out. So 30-40. Emma Navarro with a central serve, a bit on it, and Amanda Anisimova's forehand return to the left out. So break points, 2 break points saved for Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro with a wide serve, and it's an ace, so potentially a point for Emma Navarro to hold serve. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand centre, and Emma Navarro forehand to the right, just out. Emma Navarro with a central serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. And Emma Navarro with a Central serve, Amanda Anisimova backhand return beyond it. Emma Navarro returns, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes backhand to the left of it. And Emma Navarro returns, and Amanda Anisimova then strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner. So break point, Amanda Anisimova. Emma Navarro with a wide serve. Amanda Anisimova returns with a shot to the centre, and Emma Navarro shot, and then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand to the right, just out. So break point saved for Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro with a wide serve, just out. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a serve to the centre, just out. So another serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro a point to potentially hold serve. Emma Navarro with a central serve on it. Then Amanda Anisimova strikes a forehand return to the right, just out. So Emma Navarro holds that game on serve, but Amanda Anisimova with the break in the second set. Amanda Anisimova with a Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve, just out. So second serve on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a centre of the box serve, and then forehand to forehand. Then Emma Navarro forehand to the right, and then Amanda Anisimova forehand to the right. And Emma Navarro strikes a backhand to left beyond it. Amanda Anisimova backhand to the right, backhand to left from Amanda Anisimova. Then forehand to forehand. Amanda Anisimova's forehand struck to the right with a bit on it. And then Emma Navarro with a backhand slice return just hits the net after a bit on a forehand struck to the right from Amanda Anisimova. So 15-love. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve just hits the net. So 15-all. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve. Emma Navarro backhand return to the left, just out. So 30-15. Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve. Emma Navarro backhand return to the left for a bit on it. struck with a bit on it to the left, and then Amanda Anisimova then strikes a backhand to the right, just hits the net, so 30 all. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve just out, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve essentially, and Emma Navarro with a bit on the return, then backhand to backhand, and Emma Navarro's backhand is just out, so 40-30. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve, just hits the net, so second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, and it's an ace to hold serve and maintain the break in the second set. Emma Navarro with a serve centrally, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand return struck to the right out, so 15 love. Emma Navarro with a central serve just out, so second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a central box serve, and then backhand to backhand, then Amanda Anisimova forehand central bit on it, but Emma Navarro forehand left, and Amanda Anisimova with forehand to the right out, so 30 love. Emma Navarro serve, and then Amanda Anisimova backhand return to the centre just out, so 40 love. Emma Navarro with a centre box serve, Amanda Anisimova backhand return bit on it, and forehand to forehand, and forehand shots there from Amanda Anisimova further forward, and Emma Navarro a bit of backhand on it, but a bit on the forehand, struck to the left from Amanda Anisimova further forward, so 40-15. Emma Navarro with a serve, just hits the net. So second serve for Emma Navarro on this point. Emma Navarro with a centre of the box serve. Anisimova strikes the forehand, return to the left, just out. So Emma Navarro holds serve, but Amanda Anisimova with the break in the second set. Amanda Anisimova with a central serve. Emma Navarro backhand turn. Amanda Anisimova backhand centre a bit on it and forehand. And Emma Navarro strikes one to the left. Forehand, and forehand drop shot from Emma Navarro. And then Amanda Anisimova onto it with a forehand struck to the left by net, but just hits the net. So love 15. Amanda Anisimova with a serve to the centre, just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. Amanda Anisimova with a serve, and then Emma Navarro backhand return, just hits the net. So 15-all. Amanda Anisimova with a centre of the box there, a bit on it, and Emma Navarro forehand shot return, just hits net after a bit on the serve from Amanda Anisimova. So 30-15. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve, bit on it. Emma Navarro backhand shot return, and Amanda Anisimova with a shot to the right, bit on it, and then Amanda Anisimova up the net, and Emma Navarro over forehand passing shot to the left, just out. 40-15. 2 match points for Amanda Anisimova. Amanda Anisimova with central serve, bit on that, just out. So second serve for Amanda Anisimova on this point. And Amanda Anisimova with a centre of the box serve, and then forehand to forehand. And Amanda Anisimova's forehand struck to the left, just hits the net. So 40-30. Amanda Anisimova with a wide serve. Emma Navarro's backhand return a bit on it, but Amanda Anisimova with a shot to left. Emma Navarro turns, shot a bit on the right. Amanda Anisimova turns, but Emma Navarro forehand drive volley to the left, further forward. Amanda Anisimova turns, shot centre a bit on it. Emma Navarro forehand to left, and Amanda Anisimova forehand to the right. Forehand to forehand. Forehand slice shot from Amanda Anisimova further forward. Emma Navarro with a backhand slice shot and then to the net. But then Amanda Anisimova strikes her forehand to the right, and it's a winner. Game, set, and match. Amanda Anisimova 6-3, 6-3, and Amanda Anisimova maintains the level enough to win this one 2 sets to love. 6-3, 6-3.